Creating a magic visit. Why your clinic's most powerful patient experience begins at the front desk and how we can elevate our intentional hospitality. You guys all know, or maybe you don't know, I'd like to share this with you. I spent many years working at the Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California as I went through college. And so I take to heart much of what I learned at Disney University to create magic visits and exceptional experiences. Our ultimate goal is people may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. So this fundamental truth applies directly to what we do every single day in our practice. So I'm going to go back to Disney here. Every night, the street sweepers would come out, people would pull gum off the ground, any trash, anything that had been smashed, it would be pressure washed. Every single day when you walked into Disneyland, it looked like it was brand new. Old plants would be pulled out, new ones would be put in. If something needed to be touched up and painted, it would be done in the evening, so it was completely fresh the next day. I want you guys to keep that in mind with your practice. Is it fresh each day that you come in? Take a look around. First impressions set the stage. So even back to your parking lot, we say phone calls, parking lot, the front desk. So I want to talk a little bit about that as well. It was fun in the first clinic that I worked in for 10 years. Even our parking spots had a positive quote. So we were creating an experience before they even walked in the front door. Now you don't have to go to that extreme, but I'm saying that it is a nice touch to add that to create a magic visit. So first impressions set the stage. The front desk doesn't just check people in and answer phones. They establish the emotional connection to the clinic. I know most of you have been in doctor's offices where the person's looking down and they just set the keyboard, or not the keyboard, but the clipboard up just like this. They don't say anything to you. How does that make you feel? Even just me looking down away from the counter or away from the camera feels awkward, doesn't it? So they are the people who are creating the emotional connection to the office. So before the patient ever sees a provider or receives treatment, they connect with your front desk team members first. So be very selective in who you hire for those positions because they can make or break your practice. In those vital first moments, patients decide exactly how they're going to feel about your office based upon this interaction. Our standard greeting, biggest thing, instead of not looking, we make eye contact. When a person walks in the door, we're making eye contact that they know we see them. Fully engaged, look up, stop multitasking. Even if you're on the phone, that's okay. You could be on the phone. Just the nonverbal communication and acknowledging a person with eye contact and nonverbal communication with, I'm on the phone. That lets the person know that you care and acknowledge them. A genuine smile, a warm, welcoming smile changes the entire energy of the space. Be present, confident, and deeply authentic. You want a person at the front desk who really loves people. And then most importantly, use their name. Call a person by name. There's no sweeter sound than hearing your name. So you acknowledge them, you make eye contact with them, you give them a big smile. Oh, you must be Barbara. We've been expecting you. And they're like, yeah, how did you know? Well, you should know by looking at your schedule saying, okay, we have a new person coming in at this time. Her name's Barbara. There isn't any other new person. A person walks in with paperwork in their hand, kind of looking around. You can make the assumption, oh, you must be Barbara. If they're not, they'll tell you, oh, no, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. What is your name? Always ask for forgiveness if you called them the wrong name. That's okay too. But as long as you're trying in that way to make every single person feel special, that's incredible. So that was one of the test out things at the front desk in the very beginning with training, is, could they call each person by name? Most of our EHRs now have a little picture that there shouldn't be any reason why you would not call a person by their name. Greet them by name. That's really important. Elevating the phone standard. We talked about that. It's the phone, it's the parking lot, it's then coming into the office, but it's the same person who's working at the front, usually, that's doing the phone call. So confidence and care. The phone is actually the first impression of our clinics. Callers can instantly hear your confidence and how much you care through your tone of voice and the certainty in your communication. So before you let people answer, or your front desk, your new team members make phone calls, drill and role play so their confidence comes up. When their confidence comes up, then their true care and who they are can come through the phone when they're talking to others. So ask yourself, would I choose this clinic based on how this call feels? Call your own office every once in a while and pretend like you're a new patient. Use a phone number blocking, if you will, because a lot of times people can say, oh, it's the doc that's calling in. We're building true trust and human connection long before they even step into our clinics. So make sure that your front desk are highly trained on calling. If you need some help, let us know. Follow-up expectations. Rapid missed call returns. This is something that I see that is so delayed in offices that people are mad because they called into the office and nobody's returned their call, sometimes even till the next day. So don't do that. Genuine confirmations. Ensure our appointment confirmations feel highly personalized, warm, rather than robotic and transactional. And you can do that just by remembering what they said, why they wanted to come into the office. So you should make a note of that as a person calls in and you schedule their new patient consultation. Hey, Barbara, we really look forward to seeing how we can help you with your back pain. We have you scheduled tomorrow at 10 a.m. We'll see you there. Please make sure you bring out your completed paperwork. If not, make sure to arrive 40 minutes early. We'll see you tomorrow. Being intentional for post-visit check-ins. Quick check-ins, calls, or messages after treatment shows we are heavily interested in their healing journey. If you're not doing this at the report of findings, when they have their first visit, you should always have the chiropractor or the front desk at least call and check. Hey, Barbara, it's Natasha. I just wanted to call in and see how everything went after your first visit today. Oh, I see. If you're tender, just apply some ice and we'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So those post-visit check-ins are good and they're always really great from the doctors. It doesn't take much time, but it's that little cherry on top. Small acts create big loyalty. So these subtle touch points show our patients that they matter, separating ourselves from average clinics from truly exceptional ones. One of the things that we did after their initial consultation, we'd send them a little postcard saying how we're looking forward to being part of their healing journey. And once they accepted care, we'd send them a different postcard. Congratulations on starting your health journey, which then later changed into being able to do that through the EHRs, but sending a text message, letting them know, hey, we really enjoyed meeting you today. We look forward to seeing on your next visit. Or congratulations on starting care. The standard of choice, one core alignment shift, transactional versus intentional. People can feel when you're being transactional. Just think about your own doctor's visit, okay? Can I get your insurance card? It's gonna be this much. There's not really any intention behind that or relationship building. So skill can be trained and systems can be constantly improved, but the way we make people feel, that is what builds a legendary, lasting clinic. Every single interaction is fresh, powerful, and an opportunity to either perform a transaction, not be engaged, not having any emotional connection with the person, or create a genuine human connection. And that will create raving fans, just like people, when you look at Disney people. They are raving fans of Disneyland. They will make any amount of investment to continue to do that versus going to, let's say, some other amusement park that is not as elevated. Let's raise the standard. Choose to be intentional with every single patient interaction. Let's create experiences that patients don't just remember, but ones they enthusiastically tell others about. That's what people do when they visit Disney. Let your practice be the same with them. Leave any questions or comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for being with us. Create a magic visit. Be intentional with everything that you think, say, and do to create the best outcomes for your patients. We'll see you next time. Be blessed and be a blessing.